Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Matt Mann will stride in. He did his part yesterday afternoon as he came through with 3 hits in the losing effort.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10.
And this one is gone, a home run.
First baseman, number 19.
Now to the plate, Matt Mann. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Digging in the switch hitter, Billy Allsweed. He drew a walk his first time up. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Left side. To second for 1.
He's out.
On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Eric Perez is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Down the first baseline. Backhanded. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Dan Daly will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And that's by him down the line in right field toward the corner. He'll come home with it. And he is in there. Matt Mann strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
First baseman, Matt.
Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. Matt Mann will stand in now following the home run. And you wonder if that losing streak is about to go by the wayside.
Well, they're not home yet, but certainly this has been a much better performance than we've seen out of them for a while now. So all signs seem to be pointing to a potential victory.
Billy Allsweed stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. On the ground to the right side. Fielded cleanly, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Dan Daly comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Brian Paquette will stand in now, and hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making a game out of this one after.
Down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
And this could very well turn out to be a real back-and-forth struggle here. So that's a good job for these guys to open this 4-game set with a victory here in front of the home crowd.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that just about does it. Tonight's Double-A Eastern League. MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Tonight, the 2nd of 4. Carlos Sandoval will stand in, and he wasn't alone in wearing the collar in last night's ball game, in which the team could muster all of 1 run. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits with Matt Mann. Digs in as one of the more dangerous hitters in baseball right now, as he's got a 10-game hitting streak to his credit. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around third and being waved on home. The run scores from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Well, you know you're talking about a nice streak when you get up over 10 games in a row, and now that's 11.
So stepping in, number 43, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Shackelford is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. A chance now to take a look.
He was a run-producing machine last month, driving in over 30 runs. He just kept coming through with runners in scoring position, and he found a variety of ways to get it done. That's doing what it takes to help your team win ball games.
Shackelford is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So they pick up a run. Matt Mann is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Into the windup and the pitch. Drilled to first. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. Anthony Spanos stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. 0-1 pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Throw into third. Oh, and he's not going to make it to third as he's gunned down by the right fielder. And that's leading off the inning, Matt Mann, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. Matt Mann strides in, grounded out his last time through.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
To the hole left side, and it's through, a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Billy Allsweed. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1.
You know, sometimes guys get caught up in thinking about being the big hero. The key here, though, is just keep it simple. See the ball, hit the ball. Usually the best results come with that mindset.
Ramon Alonso makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for him.
And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Our final line score.
Yeah, he definitely turned in the standout performance.
The show's continuing coverage of minor league baseball is on the air. Tonight it's game 3. Matt Mann strides forward with a hot bat in his hands. Great numbers over the past few games. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. Matt Mann will come up now to kick off their half of the 3rd. Seems like the hits have been coming fast and furious, EK, but not the runs.
Yeah, you figure if you get 5 hits in 2 innings, you're doing all right for yourselves. But like you said, they've only got 1 run to show for those 5 hits, so they'll need to capitalize a little better.
Matt Mann strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. He's set. Here it comes. High and deep to straightaway right. Sandoval racing back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Matt Mann will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. At the plate, Billy Allsweed. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any bases. Devin Marrero strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity that they don't want to let slip away.
And, whoa, awfully close. Orlando Alonso will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not...
Matt Mann steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. Now at the plate, Billy Allsweed. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. He swings and pops it high toward the left side of the infield. Carmona is there, and he's got it for the first out. Devin Marrero digs in. He reached on a walk his last time up and later came around to score. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. Orlando Alonso stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game. Runners on the move for second. Chopped toward the second baseman. A barehanded pickup in time.
Oh, what a play.
So a good bounce back inning here after the 5-run outburst. And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Matt Mann will stand in. He, too, had 3 hits in the win last night.
Well, you look at the average on the season, guys, and he's not sneaking up on anybody. Pretty amazing numbers for him right there. So yesterday's performance, obviously no fluke.
Calderon ranging back to the track, to the wall. Gone!
Now batting,
Matt Mann stands in again. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first plate appearance. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
And when you see a guy...
Billy Allsweed is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's running towards second. Hit the other way out toward right field. Abbott is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. Matt Mann strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. To short, hit hard. To his right, Daly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 5 innings complete. Luis Lorenz will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips.
Well, not a great start at the plate. We'll see if he can get something to drive right here.
To first, Mann ranges to his right, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Add another 0 as it's up to 7 shutouts. Matt Mann will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Line drive to left. Calderon will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Brian Paquette will stand in now, and hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making a game out of this one after all. Grounded to first, reined in, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. And it's not in time as he's... Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a